Thy name is my healing. Thy name is my healing, oh my God. Oh my God. Thy mercy to me is my healing in both this world and the world to come. World to come. And love, for thee is my companion. Thou verily art the all bountiful, the all knowing, the all wise. Thou verily art the all bountiful, the all knowing, the all wise. Thy name is my healing. Thy name is my healing, oh my God. Oh my God. Thy name is my healing. Thy name is my healing, oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, thank you so much, Yasi. Um, so when people got invitations, they were given art kits with chalk, and they were sent out to the entire cluster between Corvallis, Philomath, Albany, just the rest of Benton County, probably some more. And this following video uh, is going to display the results of this art that was um, supposed to highlight an active unity during this pandemic in our own places, in our own homes. Um, and then after that, there's going to be some music from Ruby and Lucas.
Regard the world as the human body, wrote Baha'u'llah to Queen Victoria. In the human body, every cell, every organ, every nerve has its part to play. When all do so, the body is healthy, vigorous, radiant, ready for every call made upon it. No cell, however humble, lives apart from the body, whether in serving it or receiving from it. This is true of the body of mankind, in which God has endowed each and all with talents and faculties, and is supremely true of the body of the Baha'i world community. For this body is already an organism, united in its aspirations, unified in its methods, seeking assistance and confirmation from the same source, and illumined with the conscious knowledge of its unity. Therefore, in this organic, divinely guided, blessed, and illumined body, the participation of every believer is of the utmost importance, and is a source of power and vitality as yet unknown to us. Considerad al mundo como un cuerpo humano, escribía Baha'u'llah dirigiéndose a la reina Victoria. En el cuerpo humano, todas las células, órganos y nervios desempeñan su propio cometido. Cuando todas las partes actúan del mismo modo, el cuerpo se muestra saludable, vigoroso, radiante, listo para responder a cualquier tarea que se le presente. Ninguna célula, por modesta que sea, vive aislada del cuerpo, bien cuando le sirve o cuando es servida por él. Ello es asimismo verdad del cuerpo de la humanidad, en el que Dios ha dotado a todos y cada uno de talentos y facultades. Y es cierto en grado supremo del cuerpo de la comunidad mundial Baha'i, pues este constituye ya un organismo, unido en sus aspiraciones, unificado en sus métodos, que suele servirse de la ayuda y confirmación de una misma fuente, y se haya iluminado por el conocimiento consciente de su unidad. Por tanto, en este cuerpo orgánico, divinamente guiado, bendito e iluminado, la participación de todos los creyentes reviste máxima importancia y constituye una fuente de poder y vitalidad todavía desconocida para nosotros.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You've got the scene. Can you describe the scene that you were?
Well, it's neighbors and they're talking to each other, being friendly.
So neighbors being friendly with each other. So if you were to give advice, here's my question. If you were to give advice to all these neighbors all over here on how they can be friends with each other, what would you...
Talk to each other, but be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a mask. Stay 6 feet. Actually, I have one right here. Can I put it on?
You could,
Okay.
but I'm more than 6 feet away from you.
Yeah. That's what you should do.
Okay. Any other advice you can give people around the town?
Well, just get out more.
Get out more? Okay. And do what?
Walk around.
Walk around and anything else? Any other good ideas?
Meet new people.
Meet new people. But what if some people find it hard to meet new people? So how would you help them?
Maybe go to restaurants.
Go to restaurants?
Stores.
Like together?
Yeah,
Okay.
other people. And then you can meet the people that they know.
Okay. How about having like barbecues and parties?
Yeah.
Because
Stay,
I know you like doing that.
yeah, but stay safe.
Oh, well, of course. Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Here is a drawing about unity. And over here is a guy who gets made fun of, but he tries to be a champion of unity anyway. And here is some beautiful flowers. And we are the waves of one ocean.
Oh, do you think it needs a nose? Okay.
Now, what are y'all drawing over here?
We're drawing aliens and chopsticks together. And I'm drawing Cruz and me together.
All right, nice job.
Ready? This is a video. This is a picture of me and Emmy. That's me. That's Emmy.
Very nice.
I am finished.
And what did Emmy draw?
I got me and Olivia.
Nice. That's showing unity and kindness and love. All right, awesome job.
En el jardín de tu corazón no plantes sino la rosa del amor.
How do you think unity expressed in art can help us understand unity among people?
Asian calligraphy. This is part of an Asian book that I took apart. And so I think that it needs something more in the middle. I have weight here. I was going for something a third, so a visual. So you'd go down here, and then you'd go over here, and it would make a triangle. But I kind of forgot about the middle. So I need to do some work on this one. But I like it so far.
And how do you think that unity expressed in art can help us understand unity among people?
Well, there are many different ways to achieve unity in art. and I think in groups of people too. For instance, this triadic format isn't the only kind of format you can use. You can use cells, say a group of 9 cells, and usually you use an odd number. You're going for asymmetric but unified asymmetric. So I think in that way, a healthy community is made up of different people with different ideas. I have competition with the frog here. There might be other ways too, but that's what comes to mind.
Thank you.
Blessed is the spot and the house and the place and the city and the heart and the mountain and the refuge and the cave and the valley dificultades salvó Dios. Y bendito sea Dios, bendito sea Dios. Él es Dios y todos son sus siervos y todos se atienden a su mandato. Hay quien nos libre de las dificultades, salvó Dios. Y bendito sea Dios, bendito sea Dios. Él es Dios y todos son sus siervos y todos se atienden a su mandato. Y bendito sea Dios, bendito sea Dios. Él es Dios y todos son sus siervos y todos se atienden a su mandato y todos se atienden a su mandato.
All right. Thank you. So I'd like everyone who has made a mud cake, or if you haven't, to make your mic unmute and to show your mud cakes that you made, if you have made any. Oh, nice.
Can we start eating yet?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay.
What recipe did you use?
The one that was sent to us.
The vegan or the regular?
Oh no, the regular. I added walnuts to mine too.
Oh, we made ours last night. It was very good.
Isn't that cheating? So I made one last night too. But you know, it's just to try it out. And
Yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah, it turned out surprisingly good. I was a little bit skeptical given the few ingredients and a little time, but I have to say, it's a winner.
It
Yeah.
is. It's really good.
How's yours, Prima?
I have to say that we sort of cheat here. We were
You did
have a
buy-
bad That's all I could pull off.
Allah Lisa, welcome, welcome. all the way from Montana. Yay, great.
And I see Sandy and Mauricio here too.
Yes.
Hi, nice to see you.
Hi, Anne.
Nice to see you all.
It's good to see you.
Hi, Nuria. Good to see you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
And who's going on the walk tomorrow?
There's a walk.
There's a walk. I was just going to say exactly.
If you would like to join me at Findlay Wildlife Refuge for a short walk and some prayers for peace and unity, we'll be meeting at 1 o'clock. So everyone is welcome. We'll be at the Homer Campbell Memorial Boardwalk. And if you're not sure where that is, just get in touch with me. I'll let you know. We already did it today, but you know, we have to do 2 days in a row because it's the Twin Holy Days. So we had a beautiful walk today with a few people and beautiful prayers and wonderful conversation. So you're all welcome.
Aloha, Molly and John. Good to see you. Welcome.
Oh, Yossi is still here.
How about an encore?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. I told her just one song, but you know, nobody's gonna turn you down.
Aloha, Arfa. Aloha, Axel.
Ah, there she
Aloha.
goes.
Aloha. Lindsay family, all of you.
So yeah, so you're gonna sing again?
Should I do an encore for you while you eat your muds? Your mud.
Yeah.
Yes, please. What should I play for you guys? It's so hard because we can't sing together, which is a big bummer. It's cramping my style.
I was singing with you.
You were? Good. Okay, what should I sing for you? Oh, that's a great song. Okay. Remember at all times and in all places that God is faithful, and do not doubt this. Be patient even though great calamities may come upon thee. Be patient even though great calamities may come upon thee. Yet fear not, fear not. Be firm in the path of thy Lord, as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness, as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness, a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness, as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness. Remember at all times and in all places that God is faithful, so do not doubt this. Be patient even though great calamities may come upon thee. Be patient even though great calamities may come upon thee. Yet fear not, fear not. Be firm in the path of thy Lord,
steadfastness as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness. Remember at all times and in all places that God is faithful, and do not doubt this. Yeah, that's a goodie. How do those mug cakes taste?
Awesome.
Well, we're still eating, so you can keep playing.
All right, cool.
A long and lonely journey to my hideaway. I know they'll try to turn me with the things that they say, but no one knows where I'll go when I walk away. So come now, hurry, hurry, don't miss this train. Bend up, let me get to you, take you to another side. Come to my world after midnight, lost in another time, your hand in my own world, on my own time. Maybe that's why people think I'm crazy lately. I'm living in midnight, just living in midnight. If you think I'm crazy, pay it no mind, 'cause you'll never know the places I go when I'm alone.
How does this go? Oh, it goes like this. Next verse. That's how this works. You guys get a free performance, but all right, this is just a new song I'm working on. So, okay, it goes like this. Here we are. You could see what I've seen, you would dare to dream. Honey, if you care to join me, come meet the team. You could be my army, there's no other way. So come now, hurry, hurry, don't miss this train. Open up, let me get to you, take you to another side. Come to my world after midnight. Ooh. People think I'm crazy, pay it no mind, 'cause you'll never know the places I go when I'm alone. It goes, people think I'm crazy lately. I'm living in midnight, just living in midnight. If you think I'm crazy. Pay it no mind, 'cause you'll never know the places I go when I'm alone. Anyway, that's something. Do you guys want to hear a song in Spanish? Yes, no?
Sure.
Maybe so.
That was really good, Yasi. That was fun.
Thanks. Okay, this is a song in Spanish. This is a prayer. This is a hidden word by Baha'u'llah. And it says, oh, let me tell you what it says. It says, O hijo del hombre, para todo hay un signo. So, O son of man, for everything there is a sign. It says, the sign of love is fortitude under my decree and patience under my trials. And it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites, but I'm going to sing it in Spanish. And then I'm going to sign off because I have to go to sleep. I just started a new job, you guys. And it's crazy. But I love you all. Thanks for spending I'm glad I could spend some time with you, and happy birth of Baha'u'llah. Oh, hijo del hombre, para todo hay un signo del amor. Para todo hay un signo, oh hijo del hombre. Para todo hay un signo del amor. Para todo hay un signo, es la fortaleza ante mi decreto y la paciencia ante mis pruebas. Es la fortaleza ante mi decreto y la paciencia ante mis pruebas, oh hijo del hombre. Para todo hay un signo del amor. Para todo hay un signo, oh hijo del hombre. Para todo hay un signo del amor. Para todo hay un signo, es la fortaleza ante mi decreto. Es la paciencia ante mis pruebas, es la fortaleza ante mi decreto, es la paciencia ante mis pruebas, es la fortaleza ante mi decreto y la paciencia ante mis pruebas, es la fortaleza ante mi decreto y la paciencia ante mis pruebas, ante mis pruebas, ante mis pruebas, ante mis pruebas. See you all.
Bravo. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Can I press the button?
Wait.
Bye.
So, Juan, who was hosting this holy day, had to leave, and I told him that I would help close the holy day. But before we actually close and sign off, does anyone have anything they would like to just share from their heart at this point? Go ahead.
I just wanted to say how precious the videos of the chalk art were. I just really loved that. I love the whole program. That was really special too.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to offer?
It was so great seeing old friends that we've known from before, and the youth that are no longer quite as young as they used to be, but that got nurtured here. I love it.
This is the first time I am seeing so many friends here, and the friends that I haven't seen them so much, so long, and the youth, that just so warming and so welcoming. And thank you so very much for coming and joining us.
Who's next?
I just had a little story about the chalk art that Rob and I were able to do outside of our stand at the farmer's market. You know, I had to ask permission from the market director, market manager. And so early in the morning when we got there, I was talking to her about what we were doing and about unity and oneness and would it be possible. And she was thinking very hard about whether she could have something like that happen at the farmer's market. And so I said, well, do you think about it? And then you tell me. And so about 2 hours later, she came up to me and she said, you know, I was thinking of what are the antonyms of unity and oneness, and they're terrible. So she said, go ahead. I can't think that anyone would be opposed to unity and oneness. And then she said, why don't you do it here on top so people aren't stepping on it? That was pretty sweet. She got into it.
Wow.
I just wanted to point out that Yasi will be 27 years old tomorrow. And many of us can remember the birth of the Bob Holy Day when she turned 15. Yep.
Can we ask Anne to tell us about the program that she is heading, and then we are gonna meet in 2 months about peace and all that. Would you please just announce it so if the friends are interested, they can join us next time?
Oh, okay, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Anne.
Hi, Anne.
And I have been studying with Nurie and Roberta and connecting with Deborah and other people in the group for the monthly meetings over the past several years, since 2014. I started my own nonprofit because I have been doing a lot of what I consider peace advocacy workshops and collaborating, connecting with other groups, trying to get other people on board or connect with other people who are already doing similar work. And when I say that, I mean people who are teaching about peace to young people or interested in teaching about peace to young people or interested in teaching nonviolence to young people and practicing that nonviolence themselves. And over the past several years, I've met with groups like Alternatives to Violence Project through the Quakers. I connected with Paul K. Chappelle, who does peace literacy. I've connected with the Fellowship of Reconciliation, and I still currently do workshops with them. And then I just decided, but none of them were specifically focused on youth, and none of them were specifically focused on advocacy. You know, all of them were focused on peace or some piece of peace, which is awesome. And I held an event recently, which was kind of like a launch event, even though it was coronavirus, and I knew and I know how valuable this work is. I think so many people could be working on peace or some component of peace for children or for children's rights or human rights or any leg of peace. And there would still be not enough people. And so I decided, in spite of coronavirus, I was going to go ahead and have this event just to begin to create a covenant for the advocacy work themselves. I had connected with like Sonia and Roberta and a few people earlier this year, and met with some of their youth that they're working with, and Lori too, and Philomath. But nonetheless, decided that this would be the best time to at least begin this continued dialogue. And my goal with Progress Village, and that's the name of the nonprofit or organization that I'm functioning out of, the goal is to create campaigns with young people that focus on connecting to the environment, protecting the environment, and advocating for the human rights of children. Children, usually those who are impacted by war and or living as a refugee in many parts of the world. But the goal is to begin that conversation, obviously locally, build on campaigns. And when I say that, I mean work, things that young people would be interested in their community, regionally, nationally, globally, that they're interested in, that also, again, focus on protecting the environment. So one conversation, and a lot of the work I'm doing now is with one of my friends, Linda Richards, or Dr. Linda Richards from OSU, and she focuses on nuclear proliferation. So nuclear disarmament. And so some of the talks that I've done recently with her were on Blacks Against the Bomb, for example, and what does that look like when we looked at communities that are impacted by nuclear weapons or nuclear waste. And so that's one type of environmental project. But there are many others, but that's just my understanding and some of the work I've already done. So I kind of continue that with her, but it doesn't limit any other particular campaign. And so my conversation that I had on Thursday actually focused on highlighting or bringing a more awareness, because we're all aware you can't live in this country and not be aware now, given all that's happening around us, to many of the marginalized communities, like migrant workers, for example. Not enough attention is going to them in the sense that they produce our food, and they're usually the ones that go invisible. People who are essential workers, the cashiers, the caregivers, all of those people who weren't essential workers or considered essential workers before have now been considered essential workers, but nothing is being done to advocate for better pay and better practices in their working environment. So these are some of the things that we discussed on Thursday. And also we just heard some voices from like Dolores Horta from the migrant workers movement, and she's still doing that work. We heard voices from John Trudell, who was passed on, but he was one of the indigenous spokesperson at his time. And so just hearing those voices and listening to some of those marginalized communities and making a decision of what are we going to stand for, who are we going to advocate for, and how do we do that collectively is part of the work. So just to give you that in a nutshell, it was like a 2-hour conversation, but trying to wrap it up here in like 4 minutes. So, and my name is Ann, and a lot of you guys have my contact information, but I'm inviting people to create covenants or campaigns that they would be specifically interested in. I'm only focused on the environment and the rights of children. I have to stay in my lane. I know there's lots of other people doing so much good work, so I never want to say that I'm doing only something that's so special. It's just work that needs to be done, and I feel compelled to do or focus on. Yeah.
Thanks, Ann.
Thanks, Ann.
Thank you.
Anyone else have anything they want to offer? If so, let's do it now, and then we'll close. That's it.
I would like to say thank you for inviting even more people than in your community. It is special to be part of your community tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And actually, I wanted to say that the video that you saw, if anyone wants to see it again, it is on YouTube. I'd be happy to send a link. It's currently as a private video, but I can open it up and share that link. Is there anyone at all interested in seeing it or parts of it again on their own? Yes, no? Yes? Okay, so I'll share that. If there's nothing else, I will put up one slide that, and then we can close with this slide. And the slide is just kind of my trademark. I think everyone who knows me knows I'm really into food. So here we go.
Oh my gosh.
And this is vegetarian barbecue. So
Ravi, you're killing us.
I take fun, Ravi.
Well, I can't not be a part of a meeting where I can't present some kind of food. It's impossible. I'm dying because I can't actually cook it for anyone.
Oh, no. You could combine home visits and service on the holy day tomorrow. Just I'll offer my home as a drop-off center for some of that food.
Oh, a drop-off center.
Yeah, really.
Good idea.
All right. Okay. Well.
Thank you very much, Ravi, for everything.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Wonderful
Ravi.
program.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So nice to see everyone.
Lisa, are you here?
Bye, everybody. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Judy.
Bye.
Bye, Susie.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good to see y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to end the meeting.
Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.